Error code E04, and of course I can't find my A.O. Smith manual.
How long have you been dealing with this plumbing issue?
First time.
How long has this been going on? What have you tried so far?
I turned it off, can't find manual.
Anything else we should know to help you best?
It's electronic and it's 2 months old. This is first problem.
What is the model number?
EG1250 or 55 DV210.
That doesn't show as a valid model number, so I am going to opt out.
I put in the number I and it came up on my computer as a valid number, so I don't know. Thanks for nothing.
Hello, this is Mark. I'll be assisting you today. Ignore the phone call request pop-ups, unless you want a phone call. Those are automatically sent by the site, not me. You will see them pop up. If you do not want a phone call, ignore them. This is another expert. The E04 error code is defined as an upper heat element failure. You can sometimes clear the error by turning off breaker then powering back on again. Are you there? If you cannot clear the error by shutting off breaker for a couple of minutes then powering back on, then the upper element will need to be tested for continuity. Were you planning on testing this yourself?
EG1250 or 55 DV210. If someone see and walk me through it, I could probably do it.
Did you try to reset the breaker already?
It reset, but none of the elements are on. I just checked it again, it shows one element is on.
Did you try to reset the breaker yet?
I did reset the breaker and it came back on without the alarm.
Okay, thank you. It can run on one element sometimes if the water temp is where it should be. If you want to actually test the upper element, then I will provide some instructions for you. Stand by.
Found the problem. Grandchildren visiting, went outside, left hot water running. Water was cold when I turned it off. Water is no hard, again showing one element working. I don't know if the top one is working or not.
Turn off the breaker/S for the hot water heater. Remove the control panel to access the upper element. Disconnect the wires from the upper element, and with an OHM meter measure across the element terminals for an OHM reading. You should measure about 5 to 25 OHMs when you place the test leads on the element terminals. If you get a reading way higher than that, or read all or no continuity, then the element has failed and will need to be replaced. Okay. Well, the error most likely was just a fault related to that. If you don't see the error again, then you are fine. Was just a computer error. If it comes back, then you want to have the upper element tested.
Well, I'll have to call a plumber. That's way out of my pay grade, thanks.
Typically though, shutting off breaker to the hot water heater can often resolve issues like this. You want to call an electrician. A plumber is not trained to test elements. Do you have any other questions for me? I'm happy to help if so.
No thank you, Mark, you gave me a lot of information, thanks a lot. No the questions.
You are welcome, happy to help out. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask. I'd be more than happy to answer any other questions or clarify anything for you. Doesn't affect what you pay at all, just whether or not the site pays me for my time. You can give your rating by selecting one of the 5 stars located on the top right of the question page. Have a great day. If you have any other questions, I'm happy to help out. Glad you got the error to go away by shutting off breaker. That is a good way to see if it's just a control error. How to rate, https://www.justanswer.com/help/how do I rate answer.
Mark did a super job over the weekend. I called the manufacturer and was assured everything is okay. The tech said if the alarm is not going off again, I have plenty of hot water, the upper element continuity is fine. Let them know if it should happen again and they will send someone out to take a look at it.
Thanks so much.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/ythi.